today we do the Luna event. Moon seeking resurgence. And yeah, I don't know what happened, but I'm kinda interesting here because at first she looks great, and second, since Yelena's event, I wanted to do her story too. What do we have? We have warmth, full moon. By the way, yeah, Luna is moon translated. If someone wants to know. Echo, soaring. Let me make one quick change. Okay, warmth. The sun in the cold winter illuminates all things. But will it save me from my aimless wanderings? System. Now commencing the fortune-telling ability evaluation for candidate UAFT, alias Luna. The blonde girl gulps and focuses herself for the question that the system will ask her. The 3 bottles of experimental reagents before you come from different owners. Please identify who the original owners are. Luna picks up the bottles on the table and carefully scrutinizes their appearance and the trace of liquid left inside them. Which fortune-telling method should I use this time? Let's try tarot cards. Luna gently caresses the cards, quietly mutters an incantation, and then begins dealing them. The cards corresponding to the 3 bottles are the moon, the lovers, and the stars. Why does it seem wrong? Candidate UAFT, please answer the question within 30 seconds. I have to go with my gut. The bottles should belong to Belladonna, Florence, and Bonnie. Incorrect answer. Adjusting difficulty downwards. Huh? Please predict the weather in the Oasis tomorrow. I will use my crystal ball this time. Luna squeezes her eyes shut and places her hands on the crystal ball. Strange noises, dullness, I get it. It will be a storm. Incorrect conclusion. Sorry, Luna. Incorrect conclusion. Adjusting difficulty downwards. Eh? Oh, this face. Incorrect conclusion. Adjusting difficulty downwards. Downwards. Incorrect conclusion. Examination concluded. Candidate UAFT. Your accuracy was 50%. Thank you for participating. We look forward to your best effort next time. Luna, this program was fine-tuned based on the UAS test data you provided. What do you think? Eh? Luna? As the door of the neural examination capsule slowly opens, Antonida walks over to Luna as she speaks, but finds Luna staring blankly with glassy eyes as though she has crashed. As though she has crashed? Luna, are you alright? Antonida waves her hand in front of Luna and tries to bring her back to her senses. Is the test already over? Yes, it's over. Do you want to see the results? No, it's alright. Were there any problems with testing program? No, as expected of Anna, this program is almost like the ones I took when I was at Oasis. I was the one that couldn't pass the test. Anna, what's wrong with my fortune-telling system? A rare look of melancholy closes Antonida's face, and she lay her terminal down in front of Luna. Massive quantities of data changes and shift rapidly as they race chaotically across the screen. I tried analyzing your fortune-telling program, but unfortunately, I don't think the analysis is possible given the current circumstances. OAS put multiple layers of encrypting of your fortune-telling program, and I can't guarantee that I can analyze it without damaging your neural cloud. If it's possible, it isn't. Antonida firmly slams the door on Luna's tentative attempt to a suggestion. Even if I could analyze it that way, I wouldn't take the risk. Besides, perhaps there's another reason why we can't analyze your fortune-telling program. The problem comes from the way you were encapsulated by the neural cocoon. According to the result of the neural examination, your neural cloud is currently missing many components. In that case, if I could recover my neural fragments, would it restore my fortune-telling abilities? It's just a hypothesis, but it might also be due to a compatibility issue between the divination program and the cloud server. Before Antonida can finish speaking, Luna gets to her feet and exits the examination pod. Please, Anna, please tell me where I can go and find my neural fragments. Calm down, will you? Unfortunately, we haven't found any clues regarding your neural fragments so far. I will tell the professor about your situation. They are the one in charge of retrieving neural fragments. But what will I do then? Until then. In any case, I hope you will continue trying to perform fortune telling for now, and then give me feedback data from your divination program. Who knows, you might be able to use it to learn how it works. I will continue trying to analyze your divination program during this time. We will do another neural exam in 3 days. Alright. Don't feel sad. Who knows? Your fortune-telling program might recover after a few more tries. Luna sighed again and Antonida tries to comfort her, and then pull her hand together apologetically. Thank you, Anna. I'm so sorry I made you come to the Neural Cloud examination room to help run diagnosis on me for the past week. It's just what everyone caring little help would do. Besides, there have been lots of people undergoing neural examination recently, so it's no big deal for me. In any case, I will see you again in 3 days. Luna beats Antonida's free will, then heads out of the neural examination lab. She's a little shaky on her feet. Thump? There's a dull sound and Luna realizes she is accidentally dumped into someone. She is practically fallen into their arms. I'm sorry. Earhart? Oh my god, I didn't saw this doll in like millennia. Ah, it's okay. You should be more careful when you are walking around. Earhart, why are you here again today? Say, Anna, are you free? I want to do another exam. Ah, right, I get it. Come on in. Bye, and remember to mind your surrounding eyes when you are thinking about stuff. Mind your surrounding. Ah, just surrounding, okay. Earhart pats Luna on her shoulder and heads into their neural examination lab. 10 AM Earhart? I seem to have seen her a lot over past week. It's not good to eavesdrop on people's secrets. I should go and meet with Yelena. I didn't think the exam would take so long. In the Oasis recreation area. Huh? Huh? The blonde girl rests her face in her hand and stares at the Clifton cake in front of her. A fork in her mouth. Yelena, let's go! Oh, what's wrong? Are you waiting for the cake to jump into your mouth on its own? If the director saw you now, he would probably nag you for a good long while. Ah, don't bring up the director. It's all your fault you dumped the show on me. Just thinking about how I had to remain vigilant and stuff even during shots on the weekend is hurting my head. And besides, if the director knew about my condition right now... Luna spins her look around on her plate and sighed several times in a row. You know, all your good luck's going to escape through the mouth if you keep signing like this. As a fortune teller, you should know that best, no? You got a point. Luna spars onto the table and signed heavily once again. Alright, any more signing and you will do that cute face of yours at this service. Also, didn't Anna say she will keep looking into it for you? I will help keep an eye out for your neural cloud fragments too. I'm sure we will find news about them soon enough. I know, but I'm just worried about what will happen if I still can't regain my fortune-telling abilities even after finding my neural fragments. Don't worry, you're almost 5-star. Luna produces a little notebook from her pocket. The compact book has design of a hanged man on the cover. And from the wear on its corners, it's probably even used for a long time. Is it your fortune-telling diary? I didn't think you would insist on keeping records with pen and paper. The truth is, I haven't recorded anything in the notebook for a long time. Luna opens it and flips to the last entry. I will be connecting to Magrasea today. I hope my fortune-telling abilities will be able to help more people out. Luna flips on the page before, which is covered in densely packed characters. The hurried strokes of her pen shows how excited she was when she wrote them. What's happening in the background here, by the way? Is this Nyan Cat? And this is Kuro? Kuro's livestream? Just noticing it. Luna closed the notebook and after staring briefly at the hanging man, she looks at Yelena. What should I do, Yelena? According to my analysis, my recommendation would be that you follow Anna's suggestion and go for regular checkups while waiting for news of your neural fragments. Of course, if you still feel uneasy. Yelena takes out of her desk a deck of tarot cards and lays them on a table. Why don't I do a reading for you? A reading? Luna's eye immediately lights up as she hears those words. That's right, we still have that. Come then, Yelena. It's time to show how well you are absorbed the lessons that I taught you. Is that the kind of attitude to have when asking for someone's help? Yelena makes a show of putting the deck away, but Luna stops her hand. I'm sorry, I messed up. Please do a reading for me, Yelena. Alright. Sit down, dear. After seeing the pleading look on Luna's face, Yelena can't help but smile, and then she reveals the first card. Number 17, the moon. Oh, moon that is lost and faced with difficulties. What is the question you wish to ask of the card? You want to know how you regain your fortune-telling ability, don't you? Yes, please. Your question is vague and too broad in scope. Even if the card can't show you the way, you will still have to walk it yourself. I know that, so hurry up. After some pestering by Luna, Yelena shuffles the deck and then begins to lay them out on the center on the table. This first card will point the way for you. It will lead you to the way to recover your powers. Hold on, can we reveal it together? Luna's hand touches the back of Yelena's. The impatient look on her face suggests how desperately she wants to know the answer. Yelena nods, and the two of them turn the card over. Huh? No, this is a surprising outcome. The card she reveals describes on board. Clear sky, a scene full of hope, and in the middle of it a massive sun. Number 19, the sun, held upright. Unlike the moon, it represents hope and success. If you seek an outcome, then there is no better card than this. But I want a clue, which means we will need to try and understand what it means. Luna rests her chin in her hands and stares at the cards. Apart from success and hope, it often symbolizes a wisdom that surpasses the hermit. A brilliant mind that can illuminate the land. That's why they call it sun. We are in Magrasea now, so the person in Magrasea who fit the description is... That's right, Anna asked me to keep running my fortune-telling program. I see. That's got to be it. I don't get it, what? Luda exclaims in delight and springs up before rushing out of the recreation area. I have got it. Thank you, Yelena. Lend me this card for a bit. Yelena shakes her head as she watches Luna and her voice trail off into the distance. You are the one who asked me to do a reading, yet you ended up pretending the cards on your own. Still, You wouldn't be Luna if you didn't. I hope you will find your answer soon. Yelena takes the card deck. She looks at it and its own missing card to smile. Looks at it and it's one missing card and smile. Ah, she has to reveal 3 cards, right? Still, given the direction she was headed and the reading she just did. Oh dear, all the best, Professor. Oh, it was sweet. Really like this. Yeah. Yeah, obviously it's up to Professor to deal with it. And okay. Next stage, full moon. There's nowhere for you feeling to hide under the full moon. Can be some battle phrase. Luna. By the way, Luna is an attacker, but she's specialist. Like no debuffs and stuff, just purely attack. The UAFT is a specialized fortune-telling doll developed by UAS, also Universal Anything Service. After designing the lesson learned during the development of cyber media, it took a novel approach and which expanded on a certain generic doll model. Within 9 months, UAS had completed the UAFT. During its initial test, the UAFT's predictions were more than 90% accurate. However, when the project superior was asked about the doll's name, the doll in question took the initiative to name herself itself. She said her name was Luna. After the UAFT entered service, many companies began analyzing its data. The unflagging efforts of several such cooperative endeavors yielded the model and permanence of the high-spec processing system and sensory modules installed into the UAFT. However, all of these were publicly available pieces of UAS technology and were not capable of dolls fortune-telling by themselves. In order to crack the secret of the UAFT's fortune-telling, they would have to find a way to decompile its divination module. However, the research noted that rather than figuring out how exactly the fortune-telling module worked, they were more interested in learning how OST manager to develop a neural cloud that both operators of rational principles and was capable of comprehending fortune-telling. Creating such a neural cloud from scratch seems almost impossible, and even if it was, the development process would surely have taken a long time. Unless, of course, their sample was a neural cloud that believed in fortune-telling from the beginning. Yeah, it's a little bit too high for me. Didn't quite catch it. The name Luna is more well known than her UAFT's module designation. She enjoys the support of many fans, both when she was running her philosophy hall in Earhart's little Cells district, or when she became the host of The Voice of Destiny. There were even rumors circulating that Luna crushed the cyber media designer APST in a showdown. Others have also reported seeing Luna's house of fortune-telling and Luna's philosophy hall for the UAFT was rolled out. However, there was no photographic evidence of these claims, and so they could not be verified. There are so many secrets to her. If she's on occasion, if she's an occultist or a fortune teller. She's an occultist or a fortune teller. By the way, look the animations in slow. I feel like new animations have more frames. New ultimate animations. Which is nice. Here, this is new. Ice burst, chilled. Yeah, this is definitely a new one. New function. Luna once ran a house of philosophies in Ant's little tale, offering fortune-telling service, including but not limited to tarot cards, runes, and crystal balls, which her extraordinary skills in divining and her mysterious yet beautiful and cordial presence, she soon became the talk of the town, with countless wishes making the trip. Almost everyone who stepped inside would leave with a satisfactory answer. Most surprising of all, Luna's House of Philosophies was open to the public every day. She seems to tirelessly tell other fortune. Or in other words, she liked fortune telling to begin with. During a collaboration between UAS and Cybermedia, Luna was temporarily seconded to Cybermedia and joined the cast of the fortune-telling program, The Voice of Destiny. This is Yelena's event. While Luna was not the show host, she possesses exceptional linguistic abilities and an air of mystery befitting a fortune teller. After a brief training session, Luna successfully became the next host of The Voice of Destiny. With her at the helm, The Voice of Destiny topped the monthly viewership charts 10 times in a row. Luna even organized a 1,000-man divination event on her show and set a record by telling 1,000 futures in a single day. This is no longer something science can explain. No longer that some science can explain. Fans often compare Luna to Yelena, being that they were both hosts of The Voice of Destiny. According to an insider, Luna and Yelena first met on the show set, and their initial encounter was not a happy one, even to the point of them entering a fortune-telling duel. Many fans believe that this showdown decided the fates of the pair, while others think that Luna replacing Yelena was a conspiracy of sorts. Discussion about the topic were still going on right until Luna's tenure at The Voice of Destiny ended. That said, whatever anyone brought up the topic around her, Luna adamantly declared that Yelena is a real fortune teller. A real fortune teller, and she's definitely come back someday. Could it be that they actually have a good relationship? According to the diagnosis run on Luna's when she joined Project Neural Cloud, her body was definitely that of a generic Oasis doll. However, the 42 lab researcher also found many traces of repairs on Luna's body, with many of those repairs being very crude in nature. In fact, they found that quite a few of the parts in her body came from other doll models and even also doll manufactured. On KS, it turned a little bit dark. The serial numbers of those parts has been scrapped and some of them were no longer in production. 42 Labs suspected that those repairs and parts were not installed by Oasis, but a remnant of Luna's time before becoming the UAFT. What on earth happened in her past? Wait, it turned a little bit dark real quick. Really, what happened? Onka, what happened to Luna? Production model, product model UAFT, body model unknown, product serial number unknown, product activation update unknown. I guess this is like censored. Product name Luna, neural activation percentage unknown. Neural cloud has been encrypted and examination is not supported. UAFT call name Luna. Verification complete. Enter Project Neural Cloud. Welcome to the Oasis, Luna. So her body sustains of multiple dolls. Did I get it right? Asha. Whenever you hear it goes, there will be a response. Whenever you hear, you heard, you hear. Yeah, whatever you hear goes, there will be a response. Teish. Oh wait, I completely ignored you. Right. Well, anyway. Tank. Healer, I guess. And maybe another specialist. Man, whatever. Narrative area. There's only 2 on this stage. In the Oasis operating room. I yawn and trek towards my desk. Good morning, Professor. Morning, everyone. It seems there are more adults in the operating room than usual today. Professor, there are documents you need to sign. Why is she exclamation mark? Like, as if I don't know who it is. There's so many of them. What's this? A weather controller parameter adjustment request? And here's a request to fix the area H steer light. A request to find a lost kitten. A request to find a screenwriter who is being partly about turning its script. Right, I get it. Just put them all here. This is a thing about Nora. While the things I need to handle are many and varied, there is nothing urgent at the moment as the firewall running smoothly. All in all, it seems like it will be another peaceful day. I only had a cup of Persicarius coffee. There's no coffee here, but I made a cup of banana milk for you, Professor. Oh, thanks a lot. Fern? Luna, you said you will do a reading for me? I will be right there. The blonde girl returns to the middle of the operating room and places her hands on a crystal ball before muttering an incantation. The fortune still very murky, but I think it will end up turning out well. I believe in you. You will find the ore you want soon. Really? Then I will sink my food budget for next month into it. I will be off now. Thank you, Luna. Your food budget? Either way, I remember you don't need food. I'm sure you also don't need food, so it's not a big deal. After I see Fern rush back out with the other agents in tow, all I can do is look doubtfully at Luna's, who is polishing her crystal ball. Huh? What's the matter, Professor? Do I have to tell Evelyn that someone running an illegal stand here? What are you doing here, Luna? Let's go with option 1. I beseech you to exercise patience, Professor. That will depend on your answer. Luna takes a deep breath. It looks like she's making up her mind. Professor, do you remember what happened when I just arrived in the Oasis? 2 weeks ago at the Oasis Plaza. Please face the camera, Miss Luna. Alright, hello to everyone from the Oasis. Luna greets the camera with natural ease. That's Miss Luna for you, the ace show host who inherited the mantle of hosting the Voice of Destiny from Yelena. You are natural on stage. I would like to interview you, if it's alright. For instance, how about your relationship with Yelena? How you found out that boy with fortune telling, and that time you helped the police catch a criminal with your divination? Well, about that... Oh, a Willow doing an interview? Your outfit looks so fancy. What kind of doll is she? She does look very fancy, that's true. I really like the art of Luna. Perhaps they would have been drowned in by Willow's voice, but the dolls beginning to flock on the Oasis Plaza. As she sees them talking about her among themselves, Luna waves to them. Hello everyone, I'm Luna, the fortune-telling doll who will be joining the Oasis from today onwards. A fancy of flash bolts go off non-stop all around Luna. Yup, this is a good shot. Fortune-telling? Sounds like it would be great as special effects during a stream. If Kuro did fortune-telling, I get the feeling she would end up arguing with her client. What did you just say? Haha, it seems everyone quite interested in your fortune-telling, Miss Luna. Since you are here, why not give us a demonstration? About that... Even since I arrived on the Neural Cloud server, my fortune-telling program seems acting up. Luna is about to decide when she notices Luna is about to decline when she notices multiple sets of eyes looking at her in anticipation. Alright then, I will do a reading for everyone. Choco. Tell me about the legendary chocolate recipe. Give me information on the mysterious ores hidden in Magrasea. How about when the cafeteria is going to serve Gyutan Dawn again? As a sea of voices erupts with requests for fortune telling, a timid voice interrupts them all. Miss Luna, I would like to know, will we be able to return to the real world? Oh my god, like an innocent child, Bonnie. Upon hearing Bonnie's questions, the excited crown immediately falls silent and waits for Luna's answer. I can't answer that question right now. Huh? But why? Is it going to turn out badly? No, that's not. It's just... I'm pretty sure you can't answer big questions like that with an off-the-cuff definition. Let's go for a simple question instead. Willow, the veteran journalist, instantly senses Luna's awkwardness and quickly steps into helps gloss things over. How about predicting the Oasis weather today? Yeah, isn't that too simple? Mocking smile. Isn't the Oasis weather generated with the weather simulation? Can you predict that too? Although their disappointment is audible, it seems the crown is also curious about how fortune telling and the weather simulation might interact. Yeah, got it. Leave it to me. Luna raises her ceremonial sword high and closes her eyes, as though she's trying to sense something. It's a little bit unclear, but it's not impossible. Yep, that's it. I'm sure the Oasis will have great weather today. Let me guess, it will rain right now. Oh my god. No, everyone knows what happened next. Everyone knows it. Rumble. Huh? Savage winds and big rainstorms begin pelting the audience, causing quite the upheaval. Why it's raining all of a sudden? And someone is messing around. Can the weather simulation even produce weather like this? The dolls surrounding Luna immediately disperse, as the PA system can be heard over the chaos. Broadcast. Your attention, please. The weather simulation has suffered a malfunction. Please stay indoors for a moment. Agents who are currently outdoors should seek shelter in the nearest buildings. Eh? This is a big blunder, to be honest. If I'm not wrong, the headline that day was weather simulation malfunction, famous fortune teller forecast faultly. Please don't bring it up, Professor. Luna turns away. It seemed that even from back then inflicted quite a bit of physiological trauma on her. So what does this have to do with your coming to my operation room? According to Yelena's reading, I need a help of a wisdom that illuminates the land to regain my fortune-telling power. I need the help of a wisdom that illuminates the land. You are the only one who could be called that in the entire Oasis. That's high. You can praise me all you want, but if I'm not wrong, Antonida's helping you with the analyze your fortune-telling program, right? If even she can help you, I doubt I will be of a much use. That might be not the case. Luna shakes her head and confidently walks a cart in front of me. Science fate has guided me here. Then the answer will appear sooner or later. So I will be troubling you for a while, Professor. However, I feel bad about just disturbing you. Luna effects a sigh in the middle of the operation room It reads the Oasis temporary House of Fortunes. As it happens, Anna was asking me to keep working my fortune telling program out to gather more data. Let me stay here and help you with the Oasis administration until I find the answer. That sounds like big troubles. Whatever, it's fixing street lamps, finding kitty cats or solving problems. I will handle them all. The previous statement will have to be retracted. Today's might not be such a peaceful day after all. Professor, we are agents from the Aerospace Research Department. There are the news requests from Earhart. Please have a look. Huh? An agent enters the operating room, and right after putting the documents on the table, his attention is drawn by Luna's little side. House of Fortune? What is this? Fortunes. It's a temporary fortune-telling stand. I am the fortune teller, Luna. Feel free to tell me if anything bothering you. I might be able to help you out. A fortune teller? You are the one from the weather simulation went haywire? That was a mistake, but today is different. I will show everyone that real fortune telling is. I don't really have any problems. Maybe I could ask on Earhart behalf. Any problem is fine. Be it romance, finance, or simply searching for something. I can give you your fortunes for any of them. Then I will give it a try. No problem. Please take a seat. We will begin the day's divination. Okay, interesting. So Luna is like trying to find something else from Professor. I don't know. It sounds like. Okay, we will see how it went. How it will go. Outside the Oasis in Null area. Engineer check complete. Gas tank check complete. Now checking the guidance system. The simulation data is still a little off. Let's just check it again. Earhart, are you still walking down here? Earhart pops her head out from under the plane she's fixing. Why are you still here? I'm already back from handing the documents over to the professor. I was feeling a little nervous, so I went and did another flight check. Earhart takes the documents from the professor. Thanks. Did the professor say anything? They said that they hoped the test flight would go well. Really now? They wanted the test flight to go well? Oh yeah, there's another weird doll in the operating room. Earhart tilts her head in puzzlement. She claims to be a fortune teller and she solves people's problems in the operating room. Haven't you been out of it lately, Earhart? Want to go look her up? According to her, she can be more accurate when the person in question is physically present. Haha, I don't think my problems can be solved through fortune telling. Thank you for thinking about me, but I will be fine. I just need a few more checkups. Oh yes. Break time almost over. You will miss lunch if you are too late. Whoa, look at the time. I will be making move first, Earhart. Make sure you get some rest. Also, please consider the fortune-telling thing. As she watches the agent leave, Earhart sighs. Rather than believing in all that nonsense, I might as well go for more checkups. Perhaps it's just a system conflict. Okay, Earhart don't believe in fortune-telling. I can understand. Still, what's a doll doing as a fortune teller? That's so weird. What's a doll doing as a fortune teller? Meanwhile, in the Oasis operating room. The ops room is jam-packed with agents after hearing that there's a fortune teller there. Meanwhile, Luna has her eyes tightly shut as her holds several gemstones in her hands. Well, which one will make me bigger profit? I mean, which one will be the most popular with customers? Luna flows as though she's battling something. The surrounding agents quietly awaits her results. That's right, it's you! Luna places a gemstone on the product list that Rico was given her. The strange symbol on stone just happened to be pointing on an item there. Oh, so is it this one? What's wrong? Well, this is a one-time use music terminal. They haven't been any more showing up even since we lost contact with reality. How could this be my part of profit? I was going to make a killing in the Oasis. Oh man, those faces. What are you doing here, Professor? I will be off now. Does this really count as successfully telling a fortune? I guess I can't use that as a guideline. After watching Rico scurry off, Luna hesitates briefly before picking up a pen, then shakes her head and puts it down back down. Is there anyone else? Hello. I wanted a consultation on how to interact with my colleagues. So you want to know your communication fortune? Then? It's true that many people are bothered by such things in the workplace. When speaking with others, carefully choosing your words isn't as important as conveying your thoughts and feelings to others. Luna picks up her crystal balls and holds it up to Helix's little face. Now allow me to... I'm sorry, but I didn't want to ask about communication better with people. Rather, I want to give someone a gift. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're absolutely right. It's true. Conveying your feelings to them is the most important thing. Helix stands up and blows deeply to Luna's before scampering out of the operation room. Hey, wait, the consultation isn't over. Luna reacts out to stop Helix, but the later is already gone. All she can do is weakly lower her hands. I guess it doesn't count either. Is this fortune? Agent, is this Luna's fortune-telling stand? The agents who have seen this begins quietly discussing among themselves. Those fortune-teller props looks interesting. I didn't think you could use an eraser to tell fortune. Does that mean anything can work? Eraser? But are her predictions really accurate? I keep getting the feeling that either there's no conclusion in the end, or there's just no way to verify them. Does anyone else need a consultation? Me, pick me up, Hank on fortune. Hank of fortune? Huh? Hank of fortune? Is referring to me, right? Alright, please sit down and tell me your worries. Okay, Kuro is on the case. Despite constantly switching between dividing tolls and customers, Luna still can recapture that ephemeral spark of inspiration which eludes her. Huh? May I know what the result is? Several hours have passed since the fortune-telling stands open for business. The long queue lining up to gone at it's gone now, only leaving behind a few scattered agents who are still waiting for Luna's reply. Luna is holding a little pendulum over a map, eventually moving the former over the latter. The pendulum came to rest. I believe the ornaments you lost is here. Huh? But this isn't the Oasis anymore, and I have never been in the Burbank sector before. Perhaps someone else took it. Tell you what. Why don't you report it to our Lost and Found department first? Alright, thank you, Professor. The final bench of agents files up of the operating room, leaving Luna staring blankly at the table. So, how was it? Were Luna's prediction accurate? It wasn't quite like how I imagined it. I will never ever been to Burbank before. How could it possibly end up there? Looks like it didn't help at all. Luna twitches as she looked at the dust of fortune-telling implements on the table with vacuous, vacant eyes. Next, please. Luna lowered her head. She hasn't noticed that all her customers have left. I guess everyone is gone. In the end, I didn't manage to help anyone at all. Luna struggles to her fate and pick up the request from forms she took from my desk earlier. Get some rest. Those requests are not that important, you can handle them tomorrow. Get some rest, Luna. Professor, I will be fine, I just so happen wanted to take a walk. Don't push yourself too hard, Luna. I'm fine, Professor. And the others have problems. I want to fix them as fast as possible. Luna smiles weakly at me, then smacks her cheeks. It looks like she's trying to cheer herself up. At the very least, I need to help someone out today. Ooh. At the oasis near the old city area. Hello, have you seen this? Have you seen this kitty cat? Luna stops passing agents and shows them a picture. A kitty? Oh, isn't that Kitty from the sheriff's place? I was wondering why a cat would show up in a test site. Aren't you that fortune-telling doll? Did you find that cat with your... Did you find that cat with your predictions? Well, not quite. Would you mind telling me where you last saw it? Luna shakes her head in mild embarrassment as she looked at the excited expression on the agent's face. And she's like going the long way without fortune telling, just searching on her own. I just saw that kitten looking for food up ahead. I don't think it's gone far. Could I ask you to tell our fortune next time? Ask you to tell our fortune next time? No problem. I will be providing free consultations for everyone at the operating room recently. After bidding the agents goodbye, Luna slowly proceeded towards where the cat was sighted. The truth is, the prediction was wrong. I only made it here by asking the people I met for directions. But how could I say that? Luna looks at the picture she is holding and sighed heavily again. Half an hour ago, in the recreation area. Yeah? Yeah? She's looking for a cat, I guess. Luna tries making kitty noises while bending down to look between the tables and chairs of the recreation area, hoping to spot some sight of the cat. It can't be, I thought. I had a hunch just now, but... Luna looks at the divination compass in her hands and sighed helplessly. Could it be my prediction was wrong again? In that case, I will try another method. Yeah? Huh? Was it a yeah? Oh, Betty. Yeah, we also have a cat doll. That was a friend I had just now, yeah? Ah, it's Luna, yeah. So it was Betty. Yeah, are you in trouble, Luna? Yeah, I'm looking for this little guy. Have you seen it, Betty? Luna hands Betty the picture of the cat. Ah, it's a little blue from Chera House, yeah. I saw it heading to the old city area in the morning, this morning. The old city area? That is the opposite direction from the recreation area, isn't it? Thank you, Betty. I will buy you a milk next time. I will hold you to that, yeah? If not for Betty's help, I might still be going around in circles in the completely opposite direction. Luna looks at the request form. Most of the tasks on it have been marked as complete. Fixing street light, finding out why the lights got damaged, finding cats. It seems the Oasis handles the same daily tasks that people do in reality. However, none of these tasks were solved through fortune telling. I am a fortune teller doll who can tell fortunes. This is terrible. Yeah? A mew interrupts Luna's depressive monologue. Not far away, an orange cat pats over to Luna. Ah, I found you! The cat sees Luna's approaching and then plows its little butt on the ground before grooming itself. I know, I ran all over the Oasis looking for you to think you would come to the old city area. Your owner worried thick about you. After thinking that the kitty isn't afraid of her, Luna breathed a sigh of relief. That should be all the requests from today, right? Oh, I can't believe this is late. This late. Come on, kitty, let's go home. Yeah. Just as Luna approaches, the kitten bounds away before it settles down somewhere else and continues grooming itself. Huh? Hey, don't run! Yeah. Wait, up! Yeah. Honestly, if only there was some way to for me to draw its attention, huh? Luna suddenly realized that the cat has stopped. Its head is raised as though it's looking at something. What's that weird noise? Luna looks up and turns on the source of the noise. A dark shadow is soaring through the sky and gliding this way. Huh? What's that? A bird? A plane? Get! Is that a dolphin on the plane? Wait a minute. Isn't this plane flying a little low? Luna reflexively turns to flee, but then she realizes the kitty is still sitting in the place. Kitty, get away! Run away! The roar of the engine draws closer and the kitty suddenly arches its back and hisses, as though spooked by the huge shadow. Oh no! Luna doesn't hesitate and rushes towards the cat, scooping it into her arms before dropping into a roll. Look out! The doll on the plane puts back on the stick as hard as she can, trying to raise the plane's nose. However, the plane continues lurching toward the ground. Earhart? In the blink of an eye, the plane lands roughly on the ground, throwing up a shower of dirt and dust. There's a loud shake as the tires screech against the ground, leaving two black skid marks on it. Oh no! The pilot doll leaps from the plate and hits the dirt. Are you okay? No response. Did I? Oh, whoa. There's a voice. Where is it? Wait. Don't lick me now. The dust gradually clears, revealing Luna lying on the ground, the cat secure in her embrace. Oh wait, I think I got sand in my mouth. Yeah. Oh well, at least you're fine. Luna holds out the cat in her arms. Its eyes betray doubt. Thanks goodness you're alright. The plane had a little malfunction just now. I'm so sorry, terribly sorry about that, sis. It's alright. I wasn't even scratched. Luna walks her arm, indicating at the doll in the flight suit that she's alright. You, on the other hand, are you okay? I'm not sure. I need to check. Oh my god. Bang. A thick plume of black smoke rises into the sky as an ear-piercing electrical buzz comes from the engine of the nearby plane. Huh? I think that plane just did an explosion. Okay. Why is Earhart even... like... What happened? Anyway, let's just move to the next stage. At the Oasis in the old city area. Earhart pries open to edge to the plane engine, and the thick black smoke that pounds out makes her caught uncontrollably. Well, on the bright side, it looks fixable. Earhart carefully studied the engine, occasionally adjusting it with her tools. Next, I need to remove the navigation module. Here, a pair of ivory white hands passes the branch to Earhart. The latter turns and sees Luna with a cat sitting on her head. This is like, what happened with Luna's finger? Thank you, I'm so sorry, even though this accident was my fault. Well, you look like you were in distress. Or could I just walk away? And besides, if this little munchkin hadn't shown up in your path, you probably could have an easier landing, right? Yeah. No, it was my fault that I lost control. If it wasn't because I messed up, I wouldn't have. I had to remove a module from among a dense network of circuitry. Looks like the auto navigation system broke. Really? Are you larks going to escape through your mouth if you keep signing like that? Huh? What kind of logic is that? A fortune teller. Gentle reminder. Are you having some kind of trouble, Earhart? I'm fine. I'm fine. No. I think even this little guy can tell that's not the case. Luna takes a deep breath as though she gathering her courage, and then she presents a proposal to Earhart. If you are willing, I could try to use my divination to help you solve your problem. Divination? Why all of a sudden? This morning, a client of mine mentioned you before I did a reading for him. I don't really have many problems. Maybe I could ask on Earhart's behalf. Now that you mention it, someone did mention something about a fortune teller. But I didn't receive any guidelines this morning, so my prediction failed. Luna's face turned grim for a moment, but then she shakes her head and picks herself up again. Still, I didn't expect to actually run into you in person. Perhaps that's the hands of fate at work, guiding me to finish this assignment. So, are you willing to tell me about any problems you might be facing? As she looks at the Luna's sincere expression, Earhart takes a deep breath. My problems probably can't be solved by fortune telling. A proper scientific problems can't be explained quickly. Does it have something to do with your flying today, Earhart? Earhart shakes her head, then nods. Actually, I wanted to fly the sky to lift my spirit. But when I forgot it had an automatic navigation system. An automatic navigation system? Does it automatically fly the planes for you? Yep. There used to be technology like this in real life too, but it's been unusable even since the collapse particle cloud being showing up. Collapse particle cloud began showing up. That's also why pilot dolls like us were built, to ensure that planes could fly and navigate safely. After training, we can use our experience and the analysis module in our neural class to make the best pilot decisions. Going further, that can be done with just a doll's neural cloud. We are saying you want to recreate automatic navigation technology in Magrasea? No, not reactivate it. I want to surpass the technology of the past while using the same principle. A pilot doll's neural cloud can connect to a plane automatic navigation system, even without satellite signal or communication with the ground. Dolls can provide data and suggestions to the automatic navigation system, and the automatic navigation system can simply be operating the doll's needs, perform and provide computing support. If we could join to the project Neural Cloud, not only would we improve the overall level of aerospace technology, we could use it to take us to even further places. Earhart looked up at the sky, her voice filled with pride. So you're saying that after returning to reality, I could take a plane and become a wandering fortune teller? A plane? And became a wandering fortune teller? Ha, that's if the technology works out. I didn't know you were working on something so amazing, Earhart. No, it's just me. It's the result of the efforts of hundreds, if not thousands of pilot dolls, as well as that of all the researchers in all the aviation research institutes around the world. At first, we came to Magrasea to perform countless experiments to perfect this technology, and the project was about to reach its conclusion. But recently, no matter what we have tried, the plane keeps losing power during test flights. And it's all became because of me. Huh? Why is it your fault, Earhart? Earhart hurt herself. It's because I... Wonka? Earhart's trembling. Is she afraid of something? Don't say you are afraid of heights. Let do. Luna reached out her hand and placed it on Earhart's back before patting it and comforting her. I'm sorry, I must make you recall a painful memory. No, it's because I'm too weak. Luna, I once crashed when a bird hit my plane while I was taking off. The plane crashed and I was badly hurt. I thought that I would finally manage to get over my past, but when I get behind the controls of the plane, like the ones back then, my hands start trembling. Earhart looked at her hands. Even Luna can tell that they are shaking. Must be funny, right? I'm supposed to be the test pilot and the project supervisor. But when I get onto a plane like the one I crashed, I can't control my neural cloud. I once tried to motivate myself by saying that this was everyone's effort, That was my purpose as a pilot. But that purpose is my responsibilities. They ended up making me more afraid instead. I'm scared. I'm scared that I will ruin everyone's hard work, and now I can't even fly anymore because of this fear. Earhart sits down and buries her face in her knees, charging up like she's trying to hide herself. I'm really a terrible pilot. Earhart, now that you mention it, I was saying pretty much the same thing just now. Luna takes a deep breath and lightly rests her palm on Earhart's back. As the gentle warmth spreads through her body, Earhart raises her head. Earhart, what does flying mean to you? Flying? Flying is the purpose of pilot dolls like me. Even since we were awakened, we practice and test non-stop. Earhart is briefly confused by Luna's sudden question. No, that's not it. Luna shakes her head, and then she looks Earhart right in their eyes. Earhart, you're very much like me. Which is why I know there's something else. Close your eyes, Earhart. Upon seeing the seriousness of Luna's face, Earhart washes her doubts and does as Luna says. After this, I want you to recall how the sky was lit like when you first sauntered towards it. I want you to remember the kind of weather you had back then. The wind was good and it was sunny. Visibility was excellent. It was what we would call several clear. The warm, gentle wind, endless visibility and the clear sky. Then, the first time you started up your engine, flying your plane into the heaven. There seems to be magic in Luna's voice, because they evoke sense of past in Earhart neural clouds. What were you thinking when you were talking through the sky? Soaring through the sky. I remember my instruction teachings, the curriculum from flying school, and the fact that the experience and effort of countless people that was allowed me to be up there. Beyond then, I'm not talking about what other things, or the effort but what they put in. Tell me about the part that belongs to you, and you alone. Now raise your head and open your eyes. Earhart opens her eyes. The sun slowly sets, and the clear sky seems to swallow everything up. I thought that the scenery was wonderful, and I was so excited. It didn't come from my base layer logic. It was a signal of pure joy from my neural cloud. I even exclaimed out, look back then, when got me scolded by the instructor. Well, I can understand that. Luna looks up and looks at the sky with Earhart. Earhart, you're worried that if you messed up, you will waste everyone's efforts. But I think you shouldn't worry. Because apart from your purpose, everyone's efforts and your hard work, your love for the sky is that brights it all together. It's because you are not simply driven by your mission to fly that the sky will respond to your feelings of it. That's why I believe you can do it. That's my guarantee as a fortune teller. If only things could go that well. After seeing Luna's pure, innocent smile, Earhart shrugs and returns to the piloting console to its position, then tries to start the plane up again. This time, the plane's engine emits a throaty roar that shows it's running fine. Huh? Is this the power of fortune telling? How could that be? You fixed the plane, Earhart. Whoever. I take it you are feeling open to a consultation now? Consultation now? Huh. Well, not like I will lose parts if I try it. Please do then. In that case, I will perform a simple prediction. Luna produces several polished stones and lays them on the ground. It's a little unclear, but Luna turns one of the stones over. There's a special character on it. Fehu. The rune Fehu symbolizes prosperity and glory. And as I thought, I'm sure you will succeed, Earhart. While I don't quite understand what happened, I will accept your well wishes and do my best to live up to them. Earhart points on the back seat of her plane. Oh yeah, need a ride? I think I will pass. Luna shakes her head like a pallet drum, abruptly rejecting Earhart's invitation. But you said your belief in Sky would answer my feeling. I'm just kidding. The engine might be better now, but I wouldn't dare invite anyone else onto the plane until I do a complete diagnostic on it. Earhart stylishly dons her goggles and waves to Luna. Thank you, Luna. See you again. Yeah, see you again. As she watches Earhart taxi away and takes off, Luna begins feeling a wingle of regret. If she's just gliding back, then it ought to be safe. If I would know, I would have gotten on. Still, Luna takes off her notebook, and after some thinking, she slowly closes it again. Still, I don't know the outcome yet. Not yet time. Wow. Was a little bit emotional and charming at the same time. And yes, that's it for part 1. Because there's like 1, 2, I guess a little bit stage 3. I hope the third part will not be too short, but I'm on my limits, and I think that is for part 1. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I guess we will find tomorrow what happened to Luna next, and there's still big question open as what is with her body, like what happened in her past. I do hope we will find it out. If not, then probably we'll get it somewhere else, like in the logs of the dolls. But till then, have a good day, everyone. Night, and see you later.